this shit makes all the sense when you think about it. When you really, really put your mind to it. I've been listening to the Martyr Made podcast. Martyr Made. Check. My hopes are that I've managed to find the right settings. That will also what this guy does. Is he very thoroughly researches histories, and he's got a bulk of them. I would love to try to get in touch with this guy. Especially because what he has done was he has imparted to me knowledge, sacred knowledge and information that I probably would not have discovered otherwise. The one that I'm referring to specifically is this one right here. He's got Mother Jones right there at the front of the record. Oh, good Lord. He has Mother Jones, which I didn't know. I didn't know anything about this stuff. But the histories, the perspectives that he is giving, especially on the founding of America, the details, the minutia, the subtle details of all the way that things have come to be, what it really does for me is shows me just how how fucking pernicious this story has always been. Just how widespread and demonic the power struggles have been. The power struggles have been throughout history, and how I don't know. It seems to be the case that powerful people have always been evil. And what that means is, I don't know, it's kind of like a battery, because I'm also basically becoming a battery technician. Fascinating stuff, man. And just going through how it works and how it fails. Batteries, it's not just it's not just simply electricity. It's the details about the technologies themselves. But the Martyr Mode podcast, what I'm really hoping for is well, it would be cool if he was as widespread as he ought to be. If he became as widespread, if people delved into the details of history to the extent that he has, or at the very least have came to a point where they ingratiate themselves to the maniacal tendencies of powerful people throughout history, and by listening to this podcast. I don't know if when I go to this one's going to be fun. I'm sure of it. Audio version of a 6-part essay called Blacks and Jews. Yeah. Can you? No. Yeah, so you gotta pay. Oh wait, no, you fucking download it. Oh shit. How big is it? How big? I bet it's huge.
Hey,
it's like 3 hours.
Cooper.
It's not bad.
This is the audio version of a 6-part essay series.
That's not bad at all. Fuck yeah. Blacks and Jews. Blacks and Jews. And no, it has not always been the Jews. It's literally Satan. Is Satan behind Napoleon? Satan behind the fucking Tsars, the fucking Trotskys, the Stalin, Mao. It's the tendency to regard the bottom as inhuman, and really everybody. Because if you think about the communists, the Marxists, they, with righteous indignation, tended towards dehumanizing the wealthy. But it's in a righteous way. But it's like, in order to become, it's a fucking bizarre thing. But martyr made, like the concept of martyrdom. It is a like right now I'm sneaking. I feel oppressed. I mean, I'm lucky to be in the fucking 21st century doing this shit, because the one that I was just listening to, the labor movement with Mother Jones and the histories of like the coal miners, the miners' rebellions, and why the miners in the early 20th century rebelled against the tyranny of the fucking capitalist swine, and how fucking evil it was. Like, Jesus, mother heaven Christ. It's always been like this. There's always been. You would think that becoming rich with the knowledge of history, that becoming wealthy and powerful, you would want to learn from history and create and maintain a sustaining, persistent theme of human rights and human dignity across the board. But there's just something about one yacht not being enough. I don't. I don't know. This isn't really what I wanted to talk about. No dropped frames. Check. I'm just charging. All I'm doing is charging. I wanted to talk about another failed attempt. They're so desperate. They are so fucking desperate that they keep resorting back to things they've already tried. So I'm going to give you the first example. And now I'm kind of afraid, because I do have a sort of, and this is their demonic tendency, is to exploit a person's most, let's say, their most potent characteristics. And my most potent human personality characteristics happens to be that I'm a really fucking nice guy. You might find it difficult, but I'm genuinely a fucking good person. And I will listen if I engage with, this is why I avoid engaging with people, actually, is because when I do, it is constitutionally, I am required constitutionally to see them as a sacred being, and to respect their autonomy, and to give them all the love and fucking, and it's true throughout my whole life that I've been friendly with people, not with the intention of becoming their friend, but simply out of respect. And on many occasions, I have misled people into thinking that I was interested in them in a way, in some other way, because it's so rare for people to encounter kind, gentle listening. That is the key trait, personality trait, is that I will listen. And it doesn't, what I do with the information is very atypical, but truly listening, which is also atypical. Just the simple ability and willingness to do it, to look at someone and say, I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm not waiting to speak. I'm not distracted. I'm not looking away, looking around. I don't have other fucking things going on. I will look you in the eye and listen to what you have to say. And I pay very close attention. And this might be the key. This might be the key, my power. It's because knowing how to do this, I interface with people's minds. And the fail that I'm talking about, I'll give you the first one and then the one that happened last night. The first one, several months ago, both times it was females. The first one, and I brought it to the staff's attention, and then subsequently the person involved was removed from the fucking shelter. The manipulation is so fucking sinister. So she was just some kind of old, she kind of reminded me of my mom. Blonde-haired lady. And so there's this thing about will you help me with my phone? Will you help me with my phone? I can, yeah. I can do that. This first lady, I took her phone, I took it apart because she had explained that there was something wrong with the screen. She got it wet, something. I was like, oh dear. I tried. What I ultimately discovered was that the problem with the phone was the water had gotten into, if you know what the screens work, there's a LED, the light, and then the digitizer, and there's multiple layers. Anyway, water had gotten in between the layers of the screen. So it wasn't fixable. That's not relevant. What is relevant is recognizing the vectors of attack that they have. Because remember, just keep in mind, the Jews, I'm just kidding, the CIA and the FBI, the maniacal, satanic fucking freaks who are deploying methods for modern warfare, modern psychological warfare, which is what they did to you, to subvert you. And I'm an agitator, and so they're trying to neutralize me. That's the whole fucking thing. I posted that banner, and that was a legitimate, that was me sticking to my fucking, going up on like this, the realm of psychological warfare is that you're supposed to be secretive and maniacal and fucking. And my approach to it is no, fuck you, fuck that, and fuck this. Not fucking changing my name. I'm not doing it. I might change my name. I might fix myself up a fucking fake ID or something. Who the fuck knows what I'm gonna have to be forced to do because of these fucking psychopaths. But one vector of attack is the attempts. They've done this multiple times. They are so fucking crazy. The FBI and the CIA are not only in possession of things like the Epstein files, things like the Anthony Weiner laptop. Just look up the details of that. I know it's hard for you fucking people to get into the place where you have to recognize that the world is being run by satanic fucking pedophile freaks. Inhuman. They might not even be people who rape and torture and sacrifice children. The story goes, and it is confirmed, the police officers who took Anthony Weiner's laptop into evidence, who saw what was on that laptop, they had to leave the room because they couldn't stand it. They couldn't fucking stomach it. Dude, we're talking about police officers here. They couldn't stomach it. They had to leave and fucking throw up and shit. All of the police officers who were the ones who viewed the contents of that laptop have now committed suicide or died by some other means. There's like 8 of them. These creeps are in possession of the most sinister, satanic, fucked up things that you can possibly not even want to imagine. Okay. Which is why my graphic text, I didn't know. Back when I wrote that, I was just being audacious with my language because it's absurd. I was using absurd comedy, like not comedy, I mean absurd jesting. No, I had no idea. There are people who do those things, and it just I actually, and so what they'll do and what they have done is, I am willing to bet, I would bet money, if I had any money, I would wager that a significant amount of people who are in jail or prison for having been caught in possession of child pornography are patsies. That it was planted on them. Tucker Carlson has commented on this, and me realizing that it is something that is possible has been one of the most terrifying aspects of my attempts to evade these fucking creeps, these fucking satanic, just out of their fucking minds people. And realizing that they could plant what I've just continually referred to it as something illegal, which, there's other things that are illegal that you can possess digitally. It's not just child pornography, but that would be the worst. You could also possess like stolen files, financial information from somebody, or something that there's a lot of things that you can be in possession of in a digital form, that if you were found to be in possession of them would be a crime, and that crime would be cause for, let's say, an FBI agent to suddenly arrest you at a homeless shelter. It is for this very fact that I have resorted to the methods and methodologies of not just being myself and telling the truth about what I think and how I think, but also the technological realm, delving into the technological realm. They bricked my hard drive to this computer, the one that I'm on right now. They used power line communications. Again, I remember the exact moment that it happened, because it was as though everybody involved got up as though they were about to start making an arrest. Like they moved, their bodies moved in unison, in tandem. And it was like a countdown or something. And I could fucking point to each and every one of them. Ed, Sam, Night's gone now, but there was something that I had done to my computer that prevented that from happening. And so now that hard drive, which is in a location where only I know, if what I'm saying is true, which I believe it to be certainly possible, there's a chance that the hard drive associated that was on this fucking computer has like nuclear fucking, it's like nuclear waste, basically. Like fucking burn it. Okay, so there's the one. Now they've destroyed my computer just to get me to shut up. The woman that I'm talking about, who gave me her phone, when I realized that I was, after fucking with her phone, I went to go find her and I couldn't find her. I was like, I need to give her phone back. I don't want this. I don't want to hold on to her phone. This is starting to make me nervous. I turned it in. I was like, I don't know where she is. She's fucking disappeared on me. So whatever the fuck is going on with this phone, let it be known it belonged to that woman, and that woman needs to take it back. And I told them, fucking get it away from me. So that happened. And then and it didn't work out for them. You dumb fuck asses. FBI, CIA, stupid fuck your mother, fuck you. It didn't work then, but now I guess they think it's supposed to somehow work now. I don't know. But there's this lady here who, again, I'm willing to talk to and listen to. She annoys the shit out of everybody. But I'll chat her up, because I respect human dignity. Well, they got her. Something's going on with it. She approached me on a couple of occasions. She's like, will you help me with my phone? And I'm like, yeah, I know about phones. I can, of course. And here's the thing, is my whole agreement. She's like, okay, how about next week? Okay, how about finally yesterday or the day before? Like, we'll do it tomorrow night. So she comes up to me and she goes to like initiate the phone conversation. Are you ready? And then there's other people kind of moseying around that kind of look, I don't know, man, suspicious. But she's like, so I'll just give it to you and you just hold on to it for whatever reason. Like, you just hold on. I'm like, no, why don't you just go grab it and why don't you just go grab it? And she got pissed. She's like, that's not what we agreed to. You're gonna take it and hold on to it. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not what I agreed to. I agreed to be helpful. So just walk yourself through that scenario. And she is not a stupid person. She's had a stroke or some shit, but there's no world where you're trying to interact with somebody and have them help out with your phone. It could be a problem. Whatever she's saying is wrong with her phone, it could be a problem that I know how to resolve in 30 seconds. And I tried to tell her that, but she just fucking flipped out and walked away. And I'm like, you don't know if I even need to hold on to it. Like, what if I just take a look at it and figure it out? But that wasn't going to work for her. She needed me to take possession of this phone and then to not be in her proximity for some duration of time. I wish there was someone who would fucking have a conversation with me about how absurd that is. How fucking absurd. And they keep on doing it. Like, what am I missing there? And she got mad because the way that the people who are doing the fuckery are motivating and incentivizing this stuff is through, like, drugs and drug money, like really basic, simple shit. So Kim, I don't know who in Travis County, which cop, mafioso faggot cops are in Travis County jail, letting people out, giving them plea deals to go fuck with me. Like, at what point are the maniacal satanic faggot fucks gonna just look me in the eye and fucking man up? So using old ladies to do your fucking bidding. You fucking nigger piece of shit. Sorry. Okay. I just had to get that off my chest. And also, check and see if any of this shit works. Man, I'm missing my Greek. I could go for a fucking euro right now. And some tzatziki. Fucking gulp. 18, 9.5, 10.5, 7 frames per second, 9.5, 9. Blacks and Jews. I just gotta see how fucking bad this is. And what the fuck is that? Look at it. It says 6 hours and 39 fucking minutes. What the fuck is going on there? What if it's not the CIA? What if it's just a bunch of tranny nigger faggot fucks at Facebook and nowhere else? What if it's only Facebook employees and has nothing to do with law enforcement and they're all just like laughing because I'm fucking making fun of the mafia and shit? No, William Joseph Prettyman definitely has something to do with this shit. There's no doubt about that. Gonna end it. I just have to know. I need to know, man.